Hey everyone, David here from the Steam Network once more, bringing you a 1 vs 1 Starcraft 2 replay on the Shikura's Plateau map. So yeah, after that Biolab replay, which might or might not be uploaded before this video, I had to check the order, but anyway, this video should be next in case, hopefully, should be viewed next. Yeah, that one was a little bit disappointing to say the least. Uploaders' comments said it was, a very good game, but yeah, basically it was a team game where one of the team players left relatively early on, so not really too much to be said about that. So I thought, what the hell, after seeing that game, I thought I might watch hopefully be a bit of a better game against, involving much better players. So anyway, at the top right we've got coLnaniwa playing as the Protoss. Bottom left we've got Timber playing as the Zerg. So should be interesting to say the least, and yeah, we'll just turn on the good old production tab as well. So yeah, Timber just focusing on, just making a few more drones at the moment, sending overlords to all sorts of locations. And yeah, it looks like coLnaniwa is going to be scouting the wrong way, but there we go, should be heading the right way now. There we go, perfect. So yeah, not really too much to say at the moment about what's happening here. It looks like Timber is actually going for a pretty early gas, actually. I mean, normally it'd get out to the spawning pool, or a hatchery at the very least, before doing that, but here we go, here's the spawning pool now coming down for Timber. So very early gas indeed. And he's putting free drones in already. So what the hell is he up to? Is he maybe going for a fast speed upgrade? In which case he really should have still gone with the spawning pool, because he could still get the speed upgrade pretty quickly. Oh well. In either case, yeah, looks like coLnaniwa, given the amount of resources he's saving up, I'm guessing he's going to go for an early Nexus. Yep, there we go. And there comes a Nexus before even a Forge. So I guess he decided to go with that build as soon as he saw, that Timber had cross-spawned from him. Still, he's going to have the Zerglings and all that to worry about relatively soon. And speaking of which, they still have a Forge being built by coLnaniwa, so hopefully you should have the wall up in time, although here we go, here the first 4 Zerglings being built for Timber. Extractor's only got 1 Harvester on it now, so yep, there we go, there's the speed upgrade for the Zerglings, the metabolic boost, and of course the Queen coming out. So I'm guessing he's probably going to go for a bit of Zergling harassment, that's what I'm guessing anyway, if he's willing to get to metabolic boost that quickly on, although, wait a minute, he still wants to expand as well. Okay, there we go, so he's going to be expanding at the same time. Huh, interesting play. I mean, if he was just going to expand anyway, he should have perhaps focused more on mining minerals in that case, because really, I mean, 4 Zerglings, even if they managed to make it past Photon Cannon and all that before it's warped in completely, I mean, it's not as if they're going to cause that much damage in the Protoss lines, and yeah, we don't have any more not any more Zerglings being built for Timber, although we do have a very early Roach one coming up actually. Who to think? And yeah, Timber just come back with the Zerglings. He's going to see a Forge fast expand for coLnaniwa, so who knows, maybe this might be just the opportunity that he needs to go for a bit of a Roach bust. We'll have to see what happens. His hatchery is still morphing in, he hasn't cancelled it, so, oh, there we go, he has cancelled it, so he is going to go for a bit of an all-in attack there, cancelling his expansion even. I thought that maybe, try to pressure the Protoss a bit while expanding, but nope, he's not going to do that, so he's even secured one of the Zerg towers, sending in another Overlord just to see what coLnaniwa is doing exactly, but coLnaniwa does have the wall up, he's got a single Zealot there, and not entirely sure, I don't think it's a tight wall in, although hard to tell. In any case, yeah, he is getting out various Zealots on it, but yeah, it doesn't have much of a ground army to speak of, while we do have the first Roaches coming out for Timber, so yeah, he's got let's see, 8 Roaches out so far, and a couple of Zerglings coming out, so yeah, now they're basically just running to and from, waiting for reinforcing units to come in. And wait a minute, okay, I don't think that might have been the best idea, actually, because I'm pretty sure that coLnaniwa spotted those Roaches before or they should have spotted them before the Zealots got killed off there, so yep, here we go, here come more Photon Cannons, another 3 actually, and yeah, he's chrono boosting Sentry now to use the, most likely to use the Force Field. And this is Overlord, yep, it's completed its little sweep there, and yeah, here comes the attack by coLnaniwa. So apparently this is a tight wall in indeed. So I guess that Zealot was just spawning at the front then. Interesting. And yeah, there goes the first photon cannon. These other photon cannons are going to be warped in, but the problem is though, is that these roaches, you can see, they can still attack these buildings. And well, actually, what do you know? Timber's going straight in, and there we go, there come the force field as well, so locking in a few, couple of Zerglings and roaches as well, doing a bit of damage, but at the same time though, his buildings are vulnerable. Although I guess his sentries will be able to do a bit of harassment. And he was struggling to rebuild the wall. He's got a bit of a gap now, though he does have a gap covered by all these photon cannons, and he does still have a nice little angle to engage both these cybernetic core and the forge. And what do you know, he's actually going for expansion after all. So if his attack fails here, he's going to be at quite a disadvantage compared to his opponent. Although if we have a look at drone count and all that, yeah, 39 probes to 19 drones. So basically, we should just have a look at workers killed. So yeah, just one single worker killed. Naniwa managed to take down the forge, though, but yeah, actually we do have a Stargate and it's coming for Naniwa, so yeah, pretty smart thing to do. I mean, he just needs to get in a Void Ray or two, and yeah, he can pretty much shut down this attack by the Roaches and the Zerglings, but okay, yeah, he should just barely get it in time, so yeah, Timber's all-out assault of his Roaches not quite working the way it wants to, and yeah, here comes the Void Ray as well, going to ward off those Roaches. Timber's expansion is not even up, and yeah, he's just going to be at quite a disadvantage indeed. A second Void Ray coming out, next Queen coming out, I think. He's only got, okay, yes, he does have 2 Queens out already. So yeah, Naniwa doing a pretty good job holding off that attack, and yeah, quite a bit of that I reckon would have come down to Timber revealing his Roaches to those Zealots rather than just letting the Zerglings do the work before sending them forward. So yeah, it gave Naniwa enough time, barely enough time, that is, to set up these photon cannons, and yeah, to warp in the sentry as well to put up those very valuable force fields. But yeah, now that he managed to send that attack back, there, wait, it's basically free to keep probing up, as it were. And yeah, he's actually bringing in a couple of Void Rays. Let's see, 2 Void Rays and yep, 2 Phoenix. So I don't know where the second Phoenix is. This one's lifting up the Queen. Got all Graviton beams, so we'll be able to take out one of the Queens. And yeah, Naniwa actually doing a pretty good job in sending back the Void Rays as well to avoid getting them killed off. Wow, that one's surviving. 4 kills with 16 HP. Not too shabby indeed. And yeah, here comes the ground army for Naniwa. He's going to want to be careful though. Timber can still, well actually no, I don't think he can't really do too much of those Zerglings. He could still attempt to run by. Some of them would probably make it through, but yeah, it's a pretty sizable wall of cannons that he faces there. He's actually harassing the Protoss player. That's not bad, harassing these forward forces here. And yeah, what do we have from Timber as a response? He's going with massive amounts of spine crawlers, and he's morphing his hatchery as well, so he's finally going up to tier 2, as it were. So researching melee attacks for his Zerglings, but he's going to have a few Protoss air units to deal with, to say the least, and yeah, I mean that paltry amount of Zerglings is not going to do too much. He does have a Spore Crawler at, yep, at both bases. Not quite covering this mineral arm, but I suppose that's what the Queens are for anyway. And here we go. Here comes the attack from Naniwa once again, and okay, he's not going to commit to it. He's leaving his ground force behind, so I think he's just using these air units just to try to soften up the Zerg player as much as possible. Wow, picking up Queens and yeah, just trying to do as much damage as possible, actually inflicting quite a bit of damage. Go to resources, okay, I'll be damned. Naniwa's resources, his resource collection rate is actually not as big as I thought it'd be. Wow. Still got 56 probes to 45 drones, so, huh, interesting. Well, anyway, good units lost, and yeah, of course Timber has lost quite a bit more, and he can't quite afford to replace the stuff, actually, I suppose he can, given the amount of resources he has, but still. And yeah, it looks like Naniwa's going straight, okay, trying to go straight for this land. If he can take that out, then I'd say Timber would be most likely out of the game. Although Naniwa did invest quite a bit of resources into his ground army, so yeah. So if that was really the best use of resources, well, I suppose he's going to hold the line and all that, but still, one would think that you know, he would at least try to do something a bit more with his ground forces. But then again, maybe he was planning to do a bit of all-out assault of his own, perhaps attacking with both air units and ground units at the same time. In the case he's not going to do that, still reinforcing his ground army, so we might be seeing a bit of an attack by him soon. And Timber's lair's about to go down, Hydra's coming up, but yeah, the lair's gone down though, so even if these two Void Rays get taken out, which they will, they still would have definitely done the damage. Oh, okay, Naniwa does have Blink Research as well. So Devguru Spine's coming down for Timber, but well, he's actually managed to catch a few Phoenixes out of position there, but anyway. And yeah, there's a GG by Timber, so thankfully a bit of a better game than that biolab thing that we saw, so a bit of back and forth action. And yeah, a few errors by Timber. All that stuff certainly adds up when you know, have professionals playing. I mean, having Naniwa spot those roaches early on with his zealots certainly gave him the advanced scouting I needed to put up all those extra defenses. I basically ended up holding the line, and there you go. Eventually counter-attacking with good old air units, and yeah, Timber being unable to respond with Hydras until it was too late. So good stuff there indeed. So yeah, hopefully we should be able to upload this game along with the other one a bit later on. And until that happens, this has been Damon Dvidge signing off.